Hello Avengers! On today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the brand new update 1.7.0, the update for the Red Room Takeover event, which introduces a lot of new quality of life features before the main event on Thursday. The main new thing for this patch today is the introduction of the champion system. The champion system is a level 50 progression system where you can now earn XP past the level 50 on a character. So on this champion system, you will earn champion skill points when you can upgrade your combat, tactical, utility, and defensive abilities. You can stack up each of these 5 times. With every time you upgrade a tier of them, it will cost you more champion skill points. So this is a very long-term grind leveling, so you always have something to level on your character in the future. So let's have a quick look at all the skills that you can upgrade here. So on the first row you have melee damage. Each tier for this melee damage goes 3%. As you can see, all of the skill points will cost a bit more each tier. So it goes from 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. This is the same number for all the columns here. So the other upgrades include range damage by 3%, heroic damage by 3%, critical damage by 5%, innate critical attack chance by 1%, all stun and status damage by 2%, increased charge rate of whole heroics by 2.5%, boost the chance of activating perks by 3%, permanently reduce damage from all elemental and status effects by 2%, permanently increase maximum willpower by 4%, permanently increase defense by 1%, permanently increase willpower recovery by 5%. And all of these will increase a little more each tier that you go up. In total, you would need about 372 champion skill points to unlock every single one of these. To help you on your journey on grinding champion levels, they're introducing the Heroes Catalyst on Thursday, which increases the amount of XP that you'll earn. These will be available for free to retrieve from the marketplace, and they're looking for ways for you to earn them later on. Now the Red Room event begins on Thursday, but a quick note on things that you should know is that you will be able to earn exclusive Widowmaker comics for completing each Red Room challenge on them. Completing each event assignment will give you a good amount of XP, which is great for this new champion system. And if the hero is above power level 80, they can earn a piece of gear from the reintroduced Surging set. And once you complete the event challenge assignment, you will receive a large amount of XP, an exclusive event nameplate, a bundle of Polycharon upgrade models, and heroes above power level 120 will receive a piece of exotic gear that originally can be found in Last Avenger Standing. That's a little bit of a sneak peek of what to expect from the Red Room Takeover. So expect a full gameplay footage of all this about the Red Room Takeover on Thursday. Now there are a couple of changes that came up with this update as well. For example, Mega Heights will return on Thursday. The monatomic outfits that were having issues on PC and PS5 have been fixed. Another notable fix is that Hawkeye's ultimate ability now scales up and does more damage when using the other specifications besides the dive bomb. So before, when you were trying to do the shock damage skill, Hawkeye's ultimate, it would do low damage, but now it actually scales up and does great damage. So this is the perfect time to go all in on your battery builds for Hawkeye. Also, the gamma status that was broken and doing way too much damage than intended has now been balanced back again to normal. You can check out on the blog a full list of all the bugs that were fixed. However, another significant change with this update is overall improvements to gear. So for example, there's a decrease of less useful items dropping for you. This means, for example, much less blue drops if you're at the top of the max power level. I did about 6 missions and I only got one single blue drop, and it was a minor artifact, but I did not get a single blue gear drop. So that's a great improvement overall for the drops and rewards. Not only that, but overall stats on gear has improved a lot as well. This means that the gear will now have much better stat numbers depending on the rarity and on the power level these have. So this solves the problem of exotics having lower stats than most purples and legendaries. Now exotics have a much more higher number of stats when they come in. So you can now see exotics over 70 in stats, and you will notice these changes in all the loot overall, but it's only on the new gear that you earn. So you only see these improvements on the new gear that you earn throughout the game. This also applies to the vendors. Here, for example, I have this gear piece. As you can see, I upgraded this gear piece to 140, and my stats are still lower than the one on the vendor. That's because the vendor one is part of the new patch upgrade where the stat numbers are higher. So if I buy this piece from the vendor and I upgrade it to 140, it will have over 60 in stats compared to the current one I have of this very same piece being on the 50s. So overall, these are great long-term improvements for the game, having more possibilities to level up with your favorite characters, and now earning much more useful gear in terms of the overall stats. Now one thing to know is that there is a UI bug in terms of rewards where you're seeing a green square as a reward, for example in this priority mission. However, this is a UI bug because I did this mission and I got a legendary and a purple as a reward. So I recommend to still go ahead and play the mission. Finally, there was an update to the marketplace where they added almost all the previous skins they have ever released now in the character pages. You can see that on my last video where I showcase you all of the skins that are available now. So if you missed out on a cool outfit like the Iron Knight outfit that you wanted, the Silver Centurion, or you can check out the new recolors they added for some of these outfits as well. Silver Centurion got a whole new blue look for Iron Man. There's also the recent takedowns that came out for Hawkeye and Captain America, so if you missed out on those are back as well on those pages. So be sure to check that out. And that's it for the rundown of the patch notes today. Stay tuned for Thursday for the Red Room Takeover. We're gonna take a deep dive look into full gameplay of what that is. See you next time, Avengers!